your prognosis when they gave you that prognosis was actually quite limited.
Yes, it was.
You've long since outdone their estimates.
Yes. Well, it was grade 2, the cancer, and I had it had actually gone into my kidneys too. So
it had it from the beginning.
Yeah.
So why don't we tell the viewers about the diagnosis and how that was in 2003? What went on then?
Well, I had a number of tests at the General Hospital, and the doctor, who was a golfing friend actually, said to me, I can't find anything, no growth or anything abnormal. So I'll have to send you to the Royal Infirmary and have blood tests and see how they are, if they can find anything. And that's how, when I came down on an appointment, they told me that it was multiple myeloma.
So it'd been picked up how? On the tests?
On the blood test.
On the blood test.
Yes.
Yeah, because sometimes with myeloma being a less common cancer, and even amongst the hematological conditions, not necessarily the most common condition, it can be overlooked sometimes.
Yes. No, this was the first blood test I've had of that nature, so they picked it up more or less straight away.
Well, that's good. And then you'd received that news, but I don't think you really knew what that meant at the time.
Well, I didn't. It was a shock, and I've always been very independent and wanted to face up to things myself. But I did go round to my eldest daughter, who lives in Leicester, and told her about it. I rang my wife before that, actually, and she had been talking to someone, so she knew what multiple myeloma was. And I think the shock was worse for them than it was for me. Certainly my daughter was very upset about it. My wife took it more in the stride, if you like.
And was that because, in your case, the cancer seemed to be quite advanced at the start, and the information you've been given on your outlook was fairly limited? Was that what made it worse?
Probably. My daughter was a dentist, and she has some medical knowledge and was more familiar with what the problem was. My wife has no medical knowledge, so she kind of felt, well, cancer is nowadays solvable or treatable, so it probably isn't so bad. And not until I came home and told her that there was no treatment for it, to cure it, she realized the impact of it.